Okay guys, I think I'm done with this video because this is from Friday and I left Saturday morning. I did make a couple of stops on the way out, but I've done all that video before. But one thing I want to say about coming out here is be prepared for anything. You're way out there. And saying that, you know, there's a reason why a lot of people drive way out there, because they want to get away. I drive out there because, man, it's nothing like being out there, away from all this bullshit in the city here. And what's going on in the world and all that kind of stuff, right? So, you got to be comfortable out in nature. It's hot. It's remote. There's no, well, there's water, but yeah, it's not drinkable water. Be prepared. This is not for little cars to come out, although I've seen people come out in little cars before. The place is out there. People don't go out there to hear loud music playing, boom boxes, and all that kind of stuff. People shooting fireworks off. Because it's happened. I've heard people tell me some stories, you know, like on weekends and holidays, like, oh, people are out there, they're shooting fireworks off, illegal fireworks, and the Mexican guy pulled up next to me and kept next to me and playing his freaking polka music all night. Oh, God. It's getting worse, unfortunately. A lot of people blame it on the internet, because now everybody wants to go out there. It's like the trendy thing to do or something. But, God, if you come out here, you know, behave yourself. It's clothing optional. It's always been that way, so don't be surprised you see naked people. Before you go out there, make sure you know the difference between boys and girls, right? Don't go around pointing, what's that? You know, everybody's comfortable out there. Everybody pretty much minds their own business, you know. The people that have been going out there for years, yeah. The newer people, I don't know. I don't know. They come out there expecting something, I don't know what. But, like I said, hey, there's a place to go out for solitude and just, you know, be one with nature. That's what I say. A place to get away for at least a little while. Nothing fancy. That's the way I go. So, that's all I can tell you. Hope you liked that video. Subscribe, like, share. I'm not going to tell where this place is because I don't want a bunch of yahoos going out there and ruin it. I mean, it's already getting that way. Right now it's nice and clean. The bathrooms are clean. There's no graffiti. There's no broken glass. There's that's rule number one. No glass containers. Yeah. You know, just wash before you enter the pools. That should be a number one rule. This is not chlorinated water at the spa, at the gym, or wherever you go, or the city pool. This is just regular water from the ground. I've seen a couple of motorcyclists pull up, you know, the desert riders, dual sport guys, pull up, and they're all in their gear, and they take their gear off, and they get in the pools in their underwear. It's like, they didn't shower, they didn't wash. Who wants to get in that pool now, right? With them dirty underwear. That's why you wash before you get in. Otherwise, you're going to be sitting in a bowl of ass soup. Yeah, not very appealing. But yeah, that's all. You know, should be very simple for people to understand that. I just don't get it. Hey, buy some shirts or something. Stickers available at teespring.com. Well, hey guys, it's 2:41 and the truck says it's 105 degrees. Yeah, I believe it. I haven't seen anyone until right now. There's a vehicle coming up the road. I just moved. This is 105. It's 2:45. I was over there for a while and had a few cold ones, took some pictures, walked around. It's just like, I'm getting bored and there's not a whole lot to do. It's so hot. It's nice in the shade of the palm trees, but I was thinking of getting my chair out and just kicking it there for a while, but I'll probably fall asleep. I'd hate to wake up with a bunch of strangers standing around me. Like I said, somebody's coming up the trail, but I'm gonna try setting up that umbrella I got. Well, guys, this is what it is, waiting out the sun, or the heat. I started putting that up, but it's kind of windy, and I really didn't need that much shade, so that was good enough for making something to eat. And then right now I'm starting to get shade on the side of the truck, so I just pulled my chair out, and that's it. There are clouds moving in. It usually gets windy like that when these clouds coming over the mountains here. It might make it interesting, it might not. Sure did cool it off pretty good though. Just walked over to the showers, took a shower, feel a little refreshed now. I don't know what happened to my neighbors there. I see their trucks there, but I don't see nobody, so good thing is they're on the other side. They're over there. I've camped back there before. It's not a bad spot. I like right here because the showers are right there. When it gets real hot during the day, just walk over there, rinse off, just to cool you off for a while. The showers, since nobody's been here, the showers have been, I turned them on, they're cool. Then they warmer, and then they got kind of hot. So feels good though, being nice and clean. Well guys, I'm back. I had to go talk to my neighbors over there. I was like, should I go over there? Should I go over there? So yeah, they're just sitting there eating. eating. And I wanted to ask them about the UFO I saw last night. Yeah, they saw it too. Yeah, a string of lights going across the sky. So crazy. They're thinking it has to do with Elon Musk, his satellite program, Starlink. Wow, I don't know, pretty crazy, could be. So I just came back from my hike down to the lower springs. Time for a cold one. That's better. We'll see how refreshing they are because it's still early. Yesterday these started going down good, but after a while I was like getting old. It's like wasn't refreshing no more. They're getting hot too fast. I don't have a cooler, a can cooler. What do you call those? Cozies. I had one. I don't know where they go. I had a couple of them. So anyway, there's those two guys over there and this other guy and just me. That's it. I didn't see anybody down at the lower springs. I did see a motorhome, but probably too hot for people. Although I hear it's supposed to be cooler today than yesterday. We'll see. It's Thursday. See, I came in Tuesday, was here Wednesday. Wednesday I went up the trail. There's an old cabin up there past the next spring, past the upper spring. And yeah, I hiked in there, so that was my thing to do in the morning. Keep me busy, right? Because what else is there to do out here? Came back, but it was only noontime. I was like, now what's there to do? I think it was 105 yesterday. They were talking about the stars. Yeah, the stars I saw last night. UFO right across the sky. A string of lights, like on a string. Perfectly spaced, no sound, quiet. I just happened to be looking up and I started, hey, look at those 2 planes. No, 3 planes, 4 planes, 5 planes. I got out and there was a whole string. There was a whole string of lights coming through the sky with no sound. And they just kind of disappeared out there. And on that end, they just kind of looked like they were dropping out of the sky. And perfect. It's like I've had dreams like that before that I saw a UFO. But, oh well, who knows? We got some nice wind blowing, so it's kind of nice. I think it is if you're in the shade. But even out in the sun. This is what's making it bearable. I've been out here when there's no wind and it's just miserable. You're like, oh God. I mean, it's so hot you kind of get sleepy. It's like, there's nothing to do. Freaking guys come out of nowhere. That was so crazy. I missed it. That's so crazy. I was busy doing something. I turn around, the plane's coming out of the valley here. I go, wow! Oh man, didn't have the camera ready again. Well guys, it's only like 1 o'clock. Okay, now what's there to do? So I set the camera up here. I figure I'm going to catch them coming through the canyon here. Yeah. I might have caught something, I don't know. They came through too fast again. So now I'm just sitting here waiting. These other campers, I don't know, see how they can just sit around all day. I'm like, I need something to do. Well guys, I've been sitting here for a while waiting for another plane to come by. I got the cameras ready this time, but nothing. So I'm just bored here. I think I'm gonna load up with some water and take a walk down. Maybe go all the way down to the lower spring there. So I need at least a liter of water. It's pretty warm, but the wind's blowing good, so we'll see how it goes. I'm not going to take no cameras with me this time. I'm just going to go mosey on down the trail. Check it out. I'm almost there. Look at it. The wild burros are out there. Let's see if I can catch them, get some pictures. Cool. Okay guys, 3 o'clock. I just came back from a hike down to the lower spring. I counted maybe 6 people down there. Everybody's naked. I think there's a couple ladies laying out on the grass. There's actually grass down there and a lot more shade than up here. But up here you got a little more solitude, right? So, yeah, it was a hike coming back. I mean, going down is not no problem. You got the wind blowing at you. You're going down, and coming back, you start feeling that heat coming off the ground. So I just about went through a liter of water, just going up and down. It's 3/4 of a mile, approximately. Quit that ding dong. And what the heck is that? Yeah, so it's about a 1.5 mile hike. It's easy, it's a dirt road, but I was curious to see what the temperature is. The truck says it's 102. Yeah. 102. Why put any clothes on, right? Okay, guys, just made myself something to eat. I got my cast iron skillet with a lid on it. It's just sitting out in the sun, so it should be perfect. The wind's kind of a problem here, but yeah, it should be like a quesadilla, right? Got salami and cheese. So let's go see how it's doing. Oh, shit, there goes the hat again. Gonna have to tie that hat on my head. Solar powered, right? Well, guys, it's still 96 degrees at, I think we're around 7:30. I'm sitting in the back of the truck. I'm pointing into the wind because the wind has been blowing most of the day. There's only one other camper here, or the two ranger guys are over there. That third guy took off up Steel Pass. Man, I don't see how people can just come out here and sit around all day. I mean, I went up, I went down, I hiked this way, that way. I gotta do something, just sit around all day. I went and took a shower, took about 3 showers. It was hot, might as well, right? But yeah, so later on in the day, still sitting here. Got nothing on but a smile. Why not? It's hot out here. Oh, it's morning. I can feel that sun. See what it looks like outside. I gotta get that. I gotta turn my solar panel on. Get that cooler going. Let's see if it's what's going on with it. There's people here. Some kids on bikes. Oh, here you go. Yeah, so sitting back having a few cold ones with nothing on. I tell you, there's not too many places you can be free like this. I went and walked down to the springs a couple times, the other springs, the lower springs. There's hardly anybody out here. Some guys riding around on those electric bicycles. Then I had the wild burro come around. And the guy just came and hung out for a while. So, I don't know what time it is, but I got another visitor here. This is a different one. This one's browner than the last one. Pretty darn friendly. I mean, he actually followed me over here. I went over to use a shower. I'm already dry. And then this guy followed me back. You see your big ears? See those big ears, those big ears. Holy cow. Their coat of fur is like a thick carpet. Look at that. Coarse and thick. I think he just likes being petted, huh? Huh? Yeah? Only one truck has come down the road today. They went up and then they came back. And yesterday, one truck came down from Steel Pass. I think it was a Ford Ranger. An old Ford Ranger came up down the pass at midday. I go, wow, that's crazy. It's too hot to do that right now. I think the best time is in the morning before noon and later in the evening when it's cooled off a bit. It's Friday. What are you doing on Friday? Yeah, so I seen a few people come over and get in the pools over there. They take their clothes off and they fold them nice and neat and then they get in the water. Later on, they're putting their clothes back on. I'm like, why? It's hot out here, right? I think you'd be more comfortable without them. Just put plenty of sunscreen on. That's what I'm doing. I like it. Well, guys, it's about 7:45. And look at the clouds out here. Just amazing. Looks like it might be raining out that way. It's 92 degrees, windy. I only got one beer left. I need somebody to go on a beer run. Yeah, I went on a beer run one year out here. That took most of the day to go to town and come back. I need beer and more ice. More ice.